TV.
Rick Springfield, Jesse's Girl on 15.663 and only the hits you love. Coming to you live from Mount Beauty on our Wednesday walkabout, learning all about the Kiewa Valleys and Falls Creek. It's just absolutely wonderful. Now, you come into town and you think it looks magnificent from the ground, but could you imagine coming in and going up on a glider flight? It'd be magnificent. There's a wonderful gliding community here in Mount Beauty, and we have one of the pilots with us, Detlef Roof. How are you, Detlef?
I'm very well, thanks, Matt, and thanks for the invite.
Oh, look, it is a pleasure. Now, the gliding club here was actually, if I'm right in saying this, was it started by your father? He had something to do with it?
Yeah, my father was one of the people. There's a guy by the name of Ray Adensall, who also was a keen aviator, who back in the days just before the tobacco farm got disappeared, there was a nice flat area there.
Yeah.
And being two keen aviators, they decided, let's start up a club.
Wow.
So that was now 73, 74.
Goodness,
which,
nearly 50 years, isn't it?
Nearly 50 years, 48 years. Yeah.
Wow, just amazing. Now, it's such a beautifully wide valley. It must avail itself to some pretty amazing soaring when you're up there, I'd imagine.
The conditions here, the geography here is absolutely magnificent for not only thermal flying, but also ridge flying and wave. That's these are, well, I won't bore you with the technology of it all, but
Sure.
it's a mecca for flying here, alpine flying, soaring.
Now you've obviously been gliding yourself and soaring through Mount Beauty for a very, very long time. Obviously, your love of flying came from your father, I would imagine.
Well, he started it, and then I was a bit of a disappointment to him because I left at Mount Beauty for almost 40 years to pursue my career.
Yes.
And I've now come back and to keep the father and Ray Adensall's legacy alive.
Oh, wow. And no doubt there were other reasons why it's attracted you back here as well.
Well, I did miss it.
Yeah.
I missed, like I lived mostly in the tropics and tropical area, and we only had the 2 seasons. But when I returned back to Melbourne to work for the media there, I said, no, this is going to be temporary. I'll go back up Queensland and the coast. However, the current was too strong for me, so I stayed there for another 20 years to where I retired from.
Yes.
And what I realised after 2 years, I missed the 4 seasons.
Wow, and you've come back to the beautiful Mount Beauty, and that's I imagine that's why they call it Mount Beauty, because it's so wonderful. Now, if someone was to come up here to Mount Beauty and they're keen on perhaps getting a glider flight, how do they go about that?
Okay, we do have a website. You can book there, or when we're operating and they happen to be in Mount Beauty, they can see because it's so close into town. There's a nice walking area there. And they can ask questions there in regards to joining the club and flying.
Wonderful stuff. So if you're keen on doing that, getting up to Mount Beauty, see what they've got to offer, and see it from the air, make sure you go and see the team at the Mount Beauty Gliding Club. It is 15.663 the station you listen to most for the hits you love.